When I discovered 3 years ago that I was diagnosed with clinical depression, I was embarrassed, humiliated. I also came to understand that there's a tremendous stigma surrounding any kind of brain disease. I want to make a movie about this. Infotainment.
Tried to make me go to rehab. I said no, no, no. Yes, I've been black, but when I come back,
Action. I'm Joe Pantoliano, founder and president of No Kidding Me Too.
I'm Joe Santiago.
I'm Bob Irvin.
Hi, I'm Casey LaRusso.
I'm Philip Winchell.
My name's Wendy Richardson.
Hi, I'm Richard Lerner.
I'm Dr. Stacy Gruber.
My name is Jordan Burnham.
Hey, I'm Rob Campbell. By trade, I'm a doctor.
I'm a Master Sergeant in the United States Army.
I'm a professor at Tufts University.
I am a licensed marriage and family therapist in private practice.
Public speaking to college kids.
I'm a psychiatrist at McLean Hospital.
I'm a NAMI peer facilitator. I'm also a peer support specialist.
I own horses here and ride here. It's an equestrian facility.
Because I'm lucky to be alive today.
By choice now.
ADHD.
Bipolar, ADHD.
Suffered traumatic brain injury in Iraq.
Dyslexia.
Schizophrenia, schizoaffective disorder, and bipolar disorder.
Alcoholic and addict, all in recovery.
Post-traumatic stress disorder.
Auditory processing issues.
Paranoid schizophrenic.
Depression.
Alcoholic.
Recovering self-injury.
I can remember being told that I give mental illness a bad name.
So I feel like I'm right at home.
Here we go. 3 pounds of flesh control my life. All of the happiness, all of the sadness in my heart. The doctor said, you live with clinical depression, it's not your fault.
This department we're in now is the Harvard Brain Tissue Resource Center. It's also known as the Harvard Brain Bank. So our goal really is to provide postmortem human brain tissue to researchers around the country and indeed the world.
This is the brain of a woman that lived an entire life, that bore children, grandchildren, and because she allowed these guys to do the research, she's a part of the cure that could come tomorrow or 10 years from now.
We have a yellow bastard sitting here crying in front of these brave men who've been wounded in battle. Shut up!
Now they're inviting me to their party just so they can make fun of me.
Why don't you take another pill and go f yourself?
Now I'm 19 and I'm getting sober, and it really was only 4 years ago that I first picked up a drink and a drug. 2 years later, I was trying to kill myself.
My depression.
The suicide thing.
And I cut myself to the point that I needed stitches.
I couldn't possibly function. Maybe you didn't experience enough pain. These people sound like they had it worse than you, so. But I know that's not true.
All we're talking about is brain chemistry and the alteration of brain chemistry. And whether it's doing a drug, having 5 different sexual partners, or cutting yourself, it's all the same addiction.
The whole idea of this movie is for people to see it and say, holy shit, they got what I got? No kidding, me too.
You have to first believe that you can recover.
Being diagnosed with mental illness is the greatest thing that has ever happened to me. I got my wife back, I got my children back.
In addition to having problems, you also have incredible strengths.
Walnut Farm, so...
Walnut Hill Farm.
Walnut Hill Farm. Walnut Hill Farm. What's the difference?
As a non-psychiatrist doctor in training, there is a huge bias against mental illness patients in the hospital.
The sooner we get together and say, yes, it's time to put this to an end and make this on parity with other forms of health care, then they'll go along. They're not going to do it until they're forced to do it.
We as a government ought to make sure that we make the same type of investment in those people as we do in people with physical ailments, people with economic challenges.
There's more brains in this room than there are in the Oval Office. Set on the phone. I'm here till Thursday.